All right, buddy, let's take a look at this question here. I'm just going to change my pen color to red, and that way we can make some different marks here. So it says the data in this table represents a linear relation. So they're showing you x and y, and the numbers for x and the corresponding numbers for y. So they're saying graph the data, which looks like you have a ruler is good here as well. So if we have 4y, we have 5x. So that plot on the point is right. We have 7x. We have 8y over here. That's right. And we have 9x. We have 12. Okay. And then 16 for your y. And that should be 11. Right. So you graph that information. Now, down here when she tells you to estimate these, she wants you to use a ruler to expand this. So that now that we have our plot points, let's draw a straight line through them and see what we have. We'll start up here first. We'll go that way, and then we'll go all the way that way, right off the graph. Okay, and that's, I guess, a relatively straight line. Let's just do another one to make it nice and bold. All right. Now, the numbers on here too also follow a pattern which can help you. So you can use the graph right here, and you can use this table as a pattern. Now you can see over here that I've made a little table because we're going to have to extend some of the numbers. All right, so when we see, let's put x and y there. We put x and y in there. We see that this is following a pattern of jumping by twos. It's going by odd numbers and it's going by two. So 5 plus 2 is 7, plus 2 is 9, plus 2 is 11. And here, the pattern is jumping by 4. You can see 4 plus 4 is 8, plus 4 is 12, plus 4 is 16. So we have a pattern of 2 up here and a pattern of 4 here. All right, so it says estimate the value of y when x equals 6. So they're telling us x up here. We can go 5, 7, and let's put 6 in there. Now, if we put 4 here and 8 here, what is the middle pattern? What is the middle number between 4 and 8? And that would be 6. So you can see here that it would be 6. X would equal 6. Or sorry, y would equal 6. My bad. So both are equaling 6. All right. So let's keep going. Let's fill in these numbers here. So 8 and 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And if we have to make another one, we will. And so here we're going up by twos now. So we've brought this down. So you can see up here, we divide this in half. It's 1. If we divide this in half, it's 2. So it's the same pattern. It's just we're just making it a little bit longer. So here, now we're counting by twos. 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, and 24. All right, so now it should be easy to look because we just have to look at our chart. So you can look here if you like, but now that we've found out the pattern for both x and y, we can look at this graph here and solve them pretty quickly. So if we look at when x equals 13, y has to equal 18. These ones are a little bit difficult because then we have to extend this way. So let's do that. I'll erase this x and y, and let's put in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now let's count backwards here. If we go 4, 2, 0, let's say -2 and -4. So I'm going to ask you estimate the value of x when y is 1. All right, so this is going to take some time as well. So we have 2 and 3. Okay, so 0, and this is where we have to be. So we're still in our y's here. So we want to find the sweet spot right here. And so 1, what is halfway between 3 and 4? 3.5. And that's what you have here. So I really don't see a problem with that. Also with y, when y is 15, again, here we're looking at a sweet spot. So when y is 15, what's halfway between 11 and 12? And with that we have 11.5, which is just one off here. So yeah, using the ruler here, just extend that so she can see that you know what you're doing. But for me, the easiest way to solve that would just be to find the patterns, first of all, in these two number lines, and then fill them in. Fill in what's missing. If we have 5 and 7, okay, then just put a 6 in there. Okay, that's midway between 5 and 7. What's midway between 4 and 8? That's also 6. And that way you can sort of solve the puzzle that way. All right, hope that helps.